It's Mike here with the Wirraway versus Heclapar play-by-mail campaign, where it is the 14th of March, 1942. Engineers from Wake, we've finished construction of fortifications at Wake. Small AGP north of Fiji. I wonder if he's trying to set up a seaplane base either in the New Hebrides or in the Ellice Islands. No, that would be an AGP. Not sure. Maybe it was an escapee from somewhere else. I was thinking it was AVP, but it's AGP. Not sure what it's. Not sure what it was doing there. Sweeps over Changsha. He has shown no sign of committing aircraft in China in a long time. Val's still snooping for leftover shipping at Davao. Val is hitting with Diamond Harbor defenses. Sonia's still after the airfield at Bandoing to keep forts from being built. Sonia's lilies and pans striking Changsha airfield to destroy some supply and keep forts from being built. Swordfish. This won't likely go well for the little swordfish. They're trying to hit my shipping at Madras, but zeros on low cap and Tojo's flying high cap. I'm guessing the zero drivers are going to rack up some easy kills here. Yeah, we'll just Yamada detachment and the Tojos were both down low, but it looks like the zeros got there first. B-17's hitting Tago Island. Got an idea how to keep that from reoccurring. Sallies are hitting the Chinese troops massed at Changsha. attacks at Manila. Okay. Both sides still massing at Changsha. Just about ready for another attack on the Ankang Road. The roadblock in the mountains not moving because of my mistake with that division, the 4th Infantry Division, that bandoing. We're going to have to reorganize to take bandoing. Manila, about 1200 AV there now. I don't have enough. Take Miri. That's okay at the moment. No rush to take Miri. So we've begun our build up in the Gilberts. We'll speed through the end of the turn. Pretty quiet turn, other than his attempted swordfish raid. Let's just check in, see what happened today. So actual buses were 6, reporting 6 swordfish and 1 Catalina. I'm guessing it was 5 swordfish and 1 Catalina. We lost some Sonias to Ops, Topsy, and Oscar to Ops. Nothing significant. There are no real changes here. We know we sunk that little AGP. Let's start off checking in the Aleutians. So construction regiments building up Shima. Our valuable transports returning to Japan. In China, we're just about ready to consolidate and make another attack here. You know, the roadblock, we're stuck here. Main battle is brewing at Changsha, and we're bringing in additional divisions, armor, and uh, build up the Wuchang airfield to size 8 also while we're at it. Again, reducing the AV support we need. If you recall, once you get to airfield size 8, you get a doubling effect of your AV. And making the move on Luchao. Just about finished our troop buildup on the Philippines. We're stuck at Miri at the moment. We're stuck at Tarakan at the moment. There's no rush. Bringing in additional troops. We'll wrap up by taking Jesselton, Beaufort, and Brunei, and bring in the additional small SNLFs to take Miri. And at Batavia, we're going to bringing in additional infantry regiments to replace the tired divisions. It'll take another week or so, but we should then be able to wrap up the Mandarin campaign, and that'll give us a lot of options. Right now, I don't think I'm going to need to reinforce Philippines. I think when the troop movements are done, we'll be able to take Manila. And so the troops from Bandawing will move to India. We're going to continue just to bypass Burma, wrap up the Bengal region to include taking Lido eventually. We're going to need Lido's oil and fuel, or we'll have to ship fuel from Burma into Calcutta to keep the heavy industry running. I'd rather take Lido and self-supply. I haven't done the math, uh, but I assume it'll be pretty close. Otherwise, um, well, we'll eventually going to have to take Chittagong and uh, the rest of the Bengal region, and perhaps oil and fuel will flow on the magic highway. Otherwise, again, we may have to ship fuel and oil in. Landings are preparing for the invasion of Ceylon with the Imperial Guards Division. Those are just a couple days away. Um, right now, there's no evidence he's reinforced Jaffna, so we're going to form our invasion task force overnight and make the run into Jaffna. Um, I screwed this up in that I didn't send any of my minesweepers. I had planned to, but I didn't. So the question is, would he have mined Jaffna? Is it worth the risk that he didn't, or the risk that he did and lose some ships to mines, or wait for the minesweepers to get there? My plan is, I think it is an acceptable risk. It's a clumsy operation on my part not to get the minesweepers there. I had them in theater, um, but I think I'll accept the risk, load up, and make the run, not Jaffna. And we're going to provide air cover from Tanjore, um, where we've got a JNAF unit, and so Zeros will provide cap, and it helps that his Swordfish from Trincomalee just committed suicide over Madras. Um, yeah, so good stuff there. And we're just about ready to cross over into Diamond Harbor. Still a couple uh, turns away. At this point, I'll flip them to combat mode. Um, they should only go, they should go 30, they would go approximately 30 miles in move mode, uh, or potentially, so I don't want to risk it. So I'm going to flip to combat for all the units so you don't risk assaulting in move mode for no good reason. So that's India. We've talked about status of Bandawing. Here are two more regiments. We've got 3rd Veteran Regiment here, 143rd. So we'll have enough combat power even with the absence of our divisions to take Bandawing, which is low on supply. think we're going to leave these Dutch to starve, and um, while we still have the amphib bonus to reduce the losses in squads, take these border islands off Sumatra, building up Great Nicobar to move our search aircraft from Andaman to Great Nicobar, gives us a little better coverage. When we take Ceylon, uh, we'll largely be able to ensure no nasty surprises into the Indian Ocean. And with Cocos Island and probably operating search aircraft out of Wirraway, we should again be able to reduce the risk of a surprise attack here, um, whether an invasion or a raid on Palembang or potentially even Singapore. So he's operating now his B-17s, raiding Tagua Island, which he thinks is low risk. We've got a couple ways to solve this. This airfield is just about built, and then we could fly in fighters. But also, we have an escort carrier sitting in port at Rabaul. Uh, we'll uh, load it up with fighters, and we can we can put 30 fighters on board that little escort carrier and move it quickly, park it off Tagua Island and long range cap. He won't see it coming, and his B-17s should fly right into those zeros. Zeros have, their cannon, their 20 millimeter cannon, which are reasonably effective if they get the jump at dealing with B-17s. So we'll we'll remind him that just attacking our garrisons with his B-17s might seem safe, but it's really not. Anytime you can jump B-17s without supporting sweeps or long-range cap or escorts, it's worth doing. Um, we're in the Gilberts, reinforcing the Gilberts and building fortifications. Um, that's our main effort at the moment in the Fourth Fleet area. We're also going to build up Ailing Lap as a supporting base to the Marshals. Wake is settled. So these engineers have left Wake, and they'll move to Ailing Lap, um, or further to Tarawa. I've got a couple different options for how to do this. I've got plenty of engineers on the way. Uh, these just arrived from Tokyo by fast transport, two big Navy construction battalions, along with some more aviation support units, and we've got more engineers on the way to build out our defenses in the Gilberts and the marshes. We're going to build up a ball to a level 8 airfield so we can save some AV, and eventually, given enough time, we'll build out Nadsab to a large airfield. We won't significantly build up any of these airfields beyond level 3, where we can operate torpedo bombers, Nels or Bettys from. Nothing bigger than that, and generally keep the aircraft back and deploy them forward where needed. Do some build outs eventually. Stewart, Rennell, and um, Kira might consider building out Nandini, but nothing further south than that. Just don't want to support it, can't support it. No real value in doing so. It's our main defensive line. Is going to run from Port Moresby to Tagula to Guadalcanal, uh, across to the Gilberts. We have submarines operating the line islands, and we're sending quite a few more submarines. You'll see in Wolfpacks down towards Suva uh, to try to work over shipping around Fiji as he's reinforcing Fiji as his main base. Meanwhile, we'll also continue to work submarines in and around Karachi, and we've got Glenn submarines operating up Diego Garcia to see if there's anything there. Doesn't look like he's built up any of this, which makes sense since uh, he doesn't appear to be willing or interested in fighting for Cylon, which again makes sense. Anyway, uh, that's it for uh, the 14 March turn, and we'll talk again soon.